Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for checking out my new vlog channel, youtube.com/LandonAustin2. It's been growing really quickly, and that's because of you guys, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you for telling your friends and for subscribing. For those of you who haven't heard yet, I will no longer be vlogging on this channel anymore. The days of Tay Zonday Fan are officially over. And if you're curious, no, I will not delete any videos off this channel. Not going to delete the channel. It'll still be here, but after this week, there will be no more vlogs here. If you want to stay a part of my vlogs, make sure you subscribe to my new vlog channel, youtube.com/LandonAustin2. I'm Landon. No more call me maybe. Hello there and welcome. How did you get here? I don't really know, but I'm glad you're here, cause this is my vlog. Okay guys, I want to tell you a quick funny story. Remember how a few days ago I told you I was pretty amazed that I even survived my youth? Well, this story will illustrate that a little better. When I was about 14 or 15, it's kind of that age where you can't drive yet, but you don't like hang out with your parents. I don't know, you know what it's like. My friends and I were pretty dorky, and what we liked to do most in our spare time was play with fireworks. This was a terrible decision. We have countless stories of things going bad, but this is one in particular. I'll never forget, me and my buddy are hanging out. I'm gonna leave all the names out just for certain reasons. Me and my friend were hanging out, and two of our buddies called us, like, hey, we got a really big bag of popcorn. It's like 5 feet tall. Y'all wanna check it out? And we're like, yeah. So our buddies join us. They bring their big bag of popcorn that honestly was as tall as they were, if not taller. And they had gotten it somehow, and it's like this wide around and you know, pretty tall. And so we got this big bag of popcorn, and they're like, what do we do with this much popcorn? We didn't know. We were just hanging out. We didn't know what you'd do with this much popcorn. So we had a ton of fireworks sitting in my closet. So of course, almost unanimously, we're like, let's blow it up. So we got our fireworks, we had our enormously big bag of popcorn, we set it up, we put these fireworks inside the popcorn, but right before blowing up, one of us is like, wait, if we're gonna do this, let's make this more interesting. Let's go to our other friend's house and do it in his front lawn. Now just to clarify, our other buddy was not with us. He was a good friend of ours, but was not with the group at the time. We just thought it'd be fun to blow up his popcorn in his yard and see if he found out, and I don't know, we were like 15 and it seemed like a good idea at the time. So we get to my friend's house, and the first thing we do is someone puts like peanut butter under his car door handles, like under each handle, so that when he grabs the car door, his hands be covered in peanut butter. I don't know. And then we start to set up this bag of popcorn, this big bag of popcorn, and we put the fuse inside the bag, and someone designates me to light it, and I give in because it's kind of sweet. So my friends were like down the street watching me as I light this fuse, and the second I light it, I sprint for my life, and about 10 seconds later I hear a big explosion. Now this is pretty standard. You blow something up, it goes boom, it's all fun, and you go home. Well, this time, for some reason, this popcorn not only blew up everywhere, but caught on fire. Like, enormous, deathly fire. We were freaking out. Because not only is the popcorn on fire, but literally the grass is on fire. Let me remind you, I grew up in Texas. Droughts are a very common thing. Summers here, there's not much rain. So for that reason, not only is our friend's yard covered in 5 feet of popcorn, but also fire. And so we are freaking out, not knowing what to do. Down the street, watching his lawn burn. Within about 15 seconds, our friend's family runs outside their front door and starts hosing this fire down that literally at this point has covered 3/4 of their yard, and the grass is all gone and it's nothing but blackness and pure chaos. And at that point, being the dumb kids we were, the house was not going to burn down, everything was good, we were scot-free, so we left. So an hour goes by, we're hanging out back at my house, the initial 4 guys, we're talking about whatever, kind of amazed at what just happened, kind of a weird turn of events. Funny night. Then we get a phone call, and it's our friend whose lawn we just destroyed. He's like, guys, you'll never believe what just happened. And we're like, what happened? Someone just lit our lawn on fire. And we're like, no, who would do that? What kind of world do we live in? So he's telling us a story about how his family had to fight this fire and they got it out, and we're just listening and praying he doesn't figure out it was us, because at this point we were very remorseful and we're learning from our mistakes. Well, we talked to him for about 30 minutes just about the whole thing, and we're like, hey, you should come join us, like we're hanging out, come chill with us and do nothing. He's like, okay. So we hear him walk towards his car, and we still have him on speaker, and the funniest part is the last thing he says to us is, what? There's peanut butter everywhere. And then the phone goes dead. So, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.